Hi everybody, my name is Rhonda Hicks and I am a president with Artists International, and this is my lovely business partner, Tia Miller. Hey Tia.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. Listen guys, let me tell you something. Me and Tia, we've been having a whole lot of fun. Ain't that right, Tia?
That's right.
Yes, but we've been working very hard also because we're very serious about our business and we have partners all over the world. Isn't that right, Tia?
That's correct.
Man, we have been really sharing a lot of things with a lot of people. We're very excited about these $6 billion industries that we're in. And what Tia and I would like to do today is invite you to experience the artist products in the way that we have. That's how we got involved with the business. Tia, what made you really interested in the Artists International business?
Number one is our phenomenal products. I fell in love with the Body Magic right away because as soon as I put it on, it just gave me this Coke bottle figure that I love and I wear it every single day. And not only that, we have a wonderful opportunity also. And so I took advantage of that, and that's what I love about Artists International.
You know, I love that also, Tia. I agree with you. And you know what I really enjoy too? I enjoy that I have been able to put myself in a position to work with individuals, beautiful ladies like Tia, and we have brought so many people into the business based upon 2 or 3 different things that make people very interested in what we're doing. I think that one of the things that people really like is our work ethic. We make sure that when we bring people into our business, we're replicating a system. What do you think, Tia? Don't you agree with that?
I agree. I agree. In this business, I find I find people to be most successful when they do, follow the leader.
Exactly, exactly. And that's really what we at Tia do all day long. We are following our leader. We know that most of us who are in Artists International, or if you did not know, we have an incredible leader. Her name is Dorothy Cook, and she is one of the people that's really responsible for spreading the message about artists all over the world. In fact, when she first heard about this opportunity almost 5 years ago, there was really no one else in the English-speaking market. And Tia and I, we talked about this.
Yes.
We work with Dorothy every day. It's incredible that we have that opportunity. Now we have 5 years later from her coming into the business, it's been almost 5 years, we have over 600,000 business partners all over the world. That's incredible. I mean, Tia and I, we spent a lot of time in Los Angeles about 4 or 5 weeks ago. We had a lot of fun, didn't we?
We had a lot of fun, yes.
We've had a lot of adventures. And you know what we did? Mostly all we did was walk and talk and tell people about the products that we have and how we felt about the products. I mean, you look at Tia, she's looking fantastic. People were looking at her, looking at the shape that the Body Magic created. And I know you got all kind of responses, didn't you?
Yes, yes. I had a lot of, positive responses, and people always asking me, what is it that you do? So I let them in on my little secret, which is the Body Magic. And, we had a wonderful time.
Yes, yes. I love doing this because you know what? Tia and I have also been able to bring other women into the business, other women who could look at this opportunity and they could decide for themselves that they wanted to make some changes in their life. Personally, I have a huge beauty salon that I run in Houston for the last 30 years, and I also have a real estate practice, but I could see the economic conditions just really changing a lot. And I also work with a lot of young, beautiful women like Tia, women like my daughter also, who've been going to school, getting themselves educated, looking for an opportunity, and maybe a lot of opportunities weren't presenting themselves the way you guys expected them to. Would you agree?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm finding that myself also. But when I looked at this opportunity, one of the things that struck me really hard, not only the fact that we get paid 11 ways, that's an incredible opportunity, but that I could also make a dream of mine come true, which is I would like to work with people all over the world. And I've been able to do that. And Tia is embarking upon this journey with us. And I'm going to tell you something, even though we have some very unique stories, I think we're going to have to make a movie, Tia. What you think?
Yes.
Even though we've been embarking upon some really incredible events and stories, we've had the opportunity to meet a lot of people and share the opportunity with them. And we're getting really good at this, really good at sharing the opportunity and helping people understand about these $6 billion industries that we're participating in right now. And we're also getting very good at researching this industry and learning what other successful people have done in multi-level marketing. And we're even getting better at identifying other people who are looking for the same things in life that we're looking for. And I also think that one of the things that's striking me very hard are all the different financial people all over the world that are recognizing this industry that we're in as something for the new professionals. I think, you know, with Tia, I really believe that you're one of those new professionals, you know, in the business.
Thank you.
Yes.
You know, and I, you know, definitely look up to this woman here. You know, she has been an incredible influence on my life. She is just an amazing, you know, mentor to me, not only a business partner. And so, like I said, I would love for you guys to come out and join us.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Tia. You know, I feel that way about Dorothy Cook also, because I have to have a mentor to look to, but I also look to the side and to the left, and you know, I can see the strengths that people have, and that's all that we're doing in our business, because you see, artists is all based upon this family relationship that we can establish with our business partners, and we can go on this journey where we can help people from many walks of life help themselves transfer all their buying into $6 billion industries that allows them financial freedom in the future. And that is what we're talking about and what we're looking for in artists. And when you think about financial freedom, I want you to think about journals like the Wall Street Journal, like the New York Times. I want you to research what people in Entrepreneur Magazine, Success Magazine, or even people from Wharton School of Business, from Harvard, and different professors who are teaching now this particular business model, the business model of network marketing. It's incredible what's going on as people begin to journey into this distribution concept, because that's really what multi-level marketing is all about. And you know, Tia, I know that you becoming a professional in this business, I can see how many changes that you're making, and I know that this career that you've set in path for yourself, you're really setting yourself up, you know, to retire early. You know, most people don't realize that they have the capability of doing this, but what you're doing now is setting yourself up for retirement at an early age.
You know, I agree with what you were saying, Rhonda. I think that people should definitely open up their minds. You know, I don't have to tell myself that as well, because I know just from personal experience that a lot of people, you know, act and they make decisions and they behave based on past experience, you know, and at some level I think that if you want to, you know, move forward in life and you want to take advantage of opportunity, then you have to erase everything that you ever thought about. Okay, so that's what I tell myself, and I think that once you open up your mind, you'll be able to accept, you know, new things into your brain, and then you'll be able to move forward.
I agree with that, and you know, that goes for people in every age bracket actually, because you know, you heard that old saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, I'm not going to talk about my age, but I can tell you that I've been in a business for a really long time, and most people would say, I don't know, I'm scared, I don't know if I can make a change, I don't know if I can do anything different, I don't know really what to do, because you get programmed to doing certain things, you know, like for instance, if you have a job and you know that you're going to go to work every day on that job, that's all you really know. You're expecting to get paid. Or if I know that I open up my business and I have a lot of clients who want to come in and see me, maybe that's not happening the way it was happening before, because we're just having some real talk right now about how, you know, how things have changed. But when change occurs, everyone who knows change knows that's good. You can change if you see it coming, and if you're willing to keep your mind open, as you stated, you know. So mindset is extremely important for everybody who is in business or thinking of going into business, because really all we're doing is we're running our own business, you know. Because I know we tell people this all the time, you're the CEO of your business. Well, Artist is giving us that opportunity to plug into a system that's already in effect.
That's right.
You know, we're plugging people into a cash flow system that's already in effect. The system is already set. All we have to do is play that adult game of
follow the leader.
That's right. We're following, and we're following the leader. We have a person who's already taught us some things, and we're going to do exactly what they asked us to do, because I see a huge group of people. Anytime a person can grow a business up to 600,000 people and start off with one person.
That's right.
There's something to it, and that's the power of this business, you see. Because in the business I was in as a business owner of a beauty salon, I look at the business model that we worked with, and I think I must have been, you know, I don't know, that business model, it doesn't work.
No.
But when you can train people and show people and help people, and you can make a difference in their lives, I see you right now with your organization really growing very fast, Tia. I see you really stepping up to the plate, helping a lot of individuals, and giving of yourself a lot. I really can see that.
You know, and same thing with you, Rhonda. You know, I'm just playing follow the leader, really. And you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah,
you know, that's how I feel. So you know, I think you're a great leader as well. But you know, maybe I wouldn't be that leader had I not been playing follow the leader, right?
Oh, you know, thank you. I appreciate that. That's a great thing to say. You know, I like that, because what we're saying now, that's another thing that we do. We can edify each other and help each other, and that's another thing that we can really change, because you know, when you're working in a traditional job, or if you're working a traditional business, you have that me first attitude sometimes, because if you don't, you know, you're not going to push out that glass ceiling, and you have to really move people out the way so you can get on about your business. But in this business, what we're doing is we're showing people how, when we work together as a team and united in one message, that we can really become super successful. So what I say to you is that, you know, we have created this team. This team is really growing at a quick rate, and we're called the Platinum Group. We're a group of people all over the world that would like to go up to the highest level in this company in terms of income gathering. We're some income gatherers. I want y'all to know that. You know that. You can look at us and tell we're going to be some income gatherers. But as the Platinum Group grows, our message is strong, and we're going to be we are one of the fastest growing teams that our artist has ever seen. You know, our team is getting some real momentum going right now. We have a lot of very powerful individuals, very smart people, very honest-hearted people, very sincere people, very hardworking people who just want to make their businesses grow also. And that's really what we're looking for. We're looking for like-minded individuals who can join us on this journey. And I think I like the fact that we can draw off of everyone's talent.
That's right. You know, and you know, no matter where you're placed in this organization, the thing that I love is because, you know, you take something from everybody, you know, and we all use that collectively to lift each other up. So I definitely agree with that.
That's right. But you should see us some days when we dragging stuff through everywhere.
Teamwork.
I know. They say makes the dream work. Wow. But I have to tell you, Tia, you've been hanging in there too, because I know we've been running through some airports and we've done some real, you know, high pressure things, but it always ends up where everybody, you know, we're all, at the end, we're all working together. So I can appreciate that. And I know that the individuals who are on our team appreciate, because not only do we just work, Tia doesn't just work in her direct organization, but she also mentors people in other areas of the organization that are not directly related to her. And we try to do the exact same thing. And that only enhances what we're going to end up with. So at Artists International, we know that people say this all the time, that an appointment with artists will
change your life.
And it definitely will. So we want to ask you to take a look at this business that we're in. We want to ask you to take a look at joining with us and locking arms with us, and, you know, giving this opportunity a real serious commitment over the next 12 to 24 months, and making sure that when you do that, you give it your 100%, and you want to make sure that you also get 100% of all the information that's required for you to make a really good decision about where your life is going to head over the next 12 to 24 months. Because on this time that we're on right now, this day that we're on, this period in history and in the world, it makes a difference which direction you decide to head into. It really does. It really does. So thank you so much for joining myself, Rhonda Hicks, and my colleague and partner here, Tia Miller.